And then you discard it from your tableau, and you can place any planet in your hand and play. Basically, you're starting with that card, but you're really starting with some other random planet.
You can shuffle that one. I'm starting with this one.
But it could be really good. You just don't know.
I remember the last times we played like 2 games in a row, and I had like the same goal.
Oh, man.
I remember that game.
No weird.
Not this time. We're doing something different.
So this one, what it's telling me is I can buy things that I would otherwise need a military for.
Yep, so you may place military worlds as though it was regular worlds at full cost without any discounts. So basically, you discard cards to play military worlds.
I'll take this one, mostly for the Cantina Band theme. Steel drum solo in the middle, nobody remembers it.
I don't remember that. What?
Do you have any clue what
I'll
you
play
want to
it
do with
right
your
now.
sector?
I have a feeling you had it.
So these are your 2
I
worlds.
have the soundtrack from all 6 movies.
The blue one is more
I don't listen to any of them.
for trying to get like planets and stuff like that and
Is this just
resources. The yellow one or this red one's going to be more military, but both of these are kind of resource ones. This one you can produce, but you have to discard a card from your hand to be able to produce. But it's an alien one, which can give you a ton of cards back. This one starts with a brown on it, and it lets you get brown planets easier, which
Just listen to Carrie
are
Carey, what's that?
the rare good planets. But it doesn't automatically regenerate when you do.
Military's better.
The first time you play through this, you're not going to have any clue what's going on.
Yep, that's me.
That's me.
At least Roy
Matt's
won't,
gonna win.
but Roy won't cheat you.
So choose one card.
It's true.
Because that guy cheated me
Yep.
hard. He was like, yeah, man, that doesn't work like that. And I was like, oh, okay. Roy's like, no, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and not only did I say no, it does. I went and looked at the PDF of the rules, and I'm like, no, 100% it does.
I was like, this guy cheated me. And then I saw him at Geeksboro again. He was like, hey,
Okay.
you guys want to play anything? And I was like, yeah, why don't you just leave? He was like, huh, what? And I was like, nah, get out of here.
Play Get Busted, so.
Why are you being so hostile with me? You know why.
Maybe he just honestly didn't know the rules.
He did. I know he did. Because he did something that I couldn't do.
Right.
And I was like, but what about? He's like, oh, it's because, so anyway. And I was like, what's going on?
Basically, he was trying to do a bunch of developments, and he had a bunch of cards that gave him discounts on his developments.
Right.
And he said that those discounts don't apply unless he played the develop card. Which the discount on the develop
Yeah.
card, the discount on the develop
It
card doesn't
absolutely
work.
applies.
But all the stuff you already have in play.
Absolutely applies.
So
Yeah.
because he was trying to
That's
spam,
bullshit.
he was basically trying to spam a bunch of developments because he already had it
Yeah.
set up to where he's really
course.
good. But the guy basically said to get those discounts, you're going to have to play the development card yourself every
And I was
single
like,
turn.
Yeah.
oh, okay. You're the boss, man.
So,
Yeah, he definitely straight up lied to you.
100%.
There's no way he could have thought that.
Felt
small
terrible.
question.
Okay.
So this says, in the rounds 5 thing, I can draw one card for each rebel world in my tableau. Tablet, whatever.
Tablet?
Yeah.
Tablet?
Everybody needs it in their card, sorry.
But what identifies a rebel world from a non-rebel world?
Basically the reddish color, like this right here. If it has that, then it's a rebel world. And it'll also normally say rebel real big in red.
Good to know.
Okay, so you start with these cards in your hand. You have to discard 2 of them.
Cool.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the game, you start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6, and you discard 2.
I only knew what these were.
Oh, did you explain about like the big cards?
Developments?
Like the big ones, like the big high numbers, like the 6s with the special stuff on the side.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh, basically the develop cards. No.
No.
That's not what we're talking about.
No,
Basically,
like,
6 cost
like
developments.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 cost developments all have
Oh,
question
yeah.
marks,
Yeah.
and they get lots of points off of the other
Off
stuff.
of that stuff, like right there on the side.
Hector's going to be totally lost the entire time.
It's okay.
I can already tell you right now.
Heck is like,
So you said we get rid of 2, right?
Huh?
You said we get rid of 2? Is that what you said?
I like this card.
I like the universe I'm building here.
I also like
Alliance?
this card.
It just looks neat.
I like... Which cards do I want to keep? I can only keep 4. I need this one. Which 2? Goodness gracious, that card is awesome.
Oh, you keep 4?
You keep 4, you
So-
get rid of 2.
Holy crap.
That card's awesome, but I don't
So,
think I'm going to be able to play it. I'm going to have to
the-
discard a bunch of my cards anyway to be able to play this crap.
So the
I didn't even
developments,
notice
the
that.
little triangle ones, are placed on planets?
Oh, I had an
right?
extra.
No.
No?
You just place them out in your tableau. You just have
Oh,
12 cards.
okay.
Basically, you're gonna have tons and tons of special abilities because each time these phases happen, those cards trigger that ability on that phase, whether you picked it or not. So you're gonna you're basically building up engines of like tons of triggering abilities. Like this one makes this cost less, and this one lets me do this, and this one lets me
my
produce this and
discards.
consume into that. And you can try to build like engines of consuming and producing, or try to just build up tons of cards and stuff like that.
Okay. I don't.
All right,
I'm
so
getting
I'll
rid of
get
this
that
one.
one as well.
Which one?
Those two right there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
cards to get rid of?
One.
Get rid of two.
That card is not terrible.
What about the original card that we got?
That's your world. That's your
That's-
starting world.
Yeah. I start in the Rebel Cantina.
I start in New Sparta.
I really.
I started-
You're going with resource
So down to 4
development
cards?
with Old Earth.
Yeah, down to 4.
This guy's gonna wreck us with some resource development.
I'm starting in Separatist Colony.
Okay.
Colonies never work out for some ever.
What do I actually want to play?
They just blow up. It's like, what
Dead
happened?
Space.
Yeah, man. It's like, oh, we're having a good time. Alien. How did it get on here?
I'm gonna do.
I vote for the Flash Gordon soundtrack.
Okay. Man, we would play a soundtrack, but every time you do on Twitch, they just mute your entire stream. So
Well,
This
they
is-
mute
this
the
is-
VODs. They can't mute.
Yeah.
they mute the VODs. But people might want to watch us play this. Probably don't want to watch us play this.
That's probably the. When I watched.
I can't-
Okay, okay, so basically, you take your phase cards.
What
or
about
your-
if I sing the national Colombian anthem?
Go for it.
No.
I'm pretty sure. Were you singing American?
What
What is the Colombian
Spanish or
anthem?
English though?
Oh, gloria inmarcesible. Oh,
I'm being moved, man.
I'll fight for your country.
We also have the funny version. It's like there's a lion being in the circus, and like we also have like the funny version.
That's the
There's
story.
a funny version of your national anthem.
Yeah, just like
Those guys are
the-
I'm pretty sure you get shot for that in the United States.
Yeah. It's like, wait, excuse me?
Did you just
Say
there's
that
a lion
again.
being in the circus?
Freedom of speech only applies to certain people. Blah, blah.
We got guns! Okay,
Blah,
so basically everybody chooses one of their cards for which phase they want to do. You get the bonus that it says on that specific cards. But every phase that's not chosen isn't actually done during this
Wait, we playing nachos now?
this round. American Idol Season 34.
It's gonna be real bad. Just like season 3. And,
Yeah, this
the rest
game
of them.
is awesome, but the explanation is kind of brutal.
It's like a wall.
This is
The
one of the
second time you play is great.
Okay.
yeah.
This is true.
This is one of the only games that I have played and like taught someone how to play, and I've had someone who's played it multiple times, but they just like got up mid game and just walked out because they were so mad at like the rules misunderstanding. They're like, this game's too difficult. I'm leaving.
Done.
I was like, okay.
I had no clue the first time I played, but the second time
It's
is
great. Yeah.
I mean, the second time wasn't a problem at all.
Played it?
Yeah. I played. This will be my 4th time.
My problem
Oh,
is
wow.
the ADD kicks in as
He
soon as
never
you
played
start
with me.
explaining rules.
So what happens?
So
me? Oh,
pretty
no,
much
no, I
every
haven't
game
played
you explain the rules on, I just sort of zone out while you're explaining rules, and then I pick it up after the first few rounds.
Yeah, right.
Okay, no, so everybody
And then
picks
I
a
try.
card for your phase.
I try to listen, I fail.
Oh my god.
So what happens if people pick like the same thing?
We all do it.
Then you both get the bonus, but we still do it. We don't do it multiple
Yeah,
times.
we go through all the phases.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So just do the one you really want the bonus for and that you really want to do. But like a lot of the meta in the game comes in where you're trying to have phases happen that you need to happen, but not actually pick them yourself.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
See it? Or go. I developed.
I'd also develop.
I explored.
Exploring.
Everybody explored except for me?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really disappointing.
Sorry. It's my opening move every game.
It's fine, because I get to, really?
Every game. The game I played.
I try to never, ever explore.
I didn't mean to
I
pick
wanna
that
just,
one.
I just
I like getting extra cards in my hand.
I didn't mean to pick that one.
That's exactly what I thought.
right. I mean that's
I didn't
fine.
pick that one. I'm
So
sorry.
that person said that had played it before and said explore all the time. So I'm
Did
exploring.
they really say that?
I did,
Yeah, like
that's,
in the middle it says explore every turn.
that's what I did in my other game.
Explore every turn is how you just give everybody else cards and they
Yeah.
get to do what they actually want to do.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should never do that.
Yeah.
No, my win con in my other game
Basically, explores the noob card. Is what I'm
Yeah.
gonna say. Good job, guys. You all passed.
Right.
No. Okay, so you guys, what did you get? How many cards did you get? You get 3, and you get to keep 2 of them. You get 3, and you get to keep 2 of them. You get 3, you get to keep 2 of them. You get 3, you get to keep 2 of them.
Don't I get more?
You get to look at how many does it say?
+2.
You get more, but you still only get to keep 2 of them.
That's good.
And then I get 2 and get to keep 1 of them. And I didn't even play the card. Man,
I'll keep
these
this.
cards are gonna be trash because I can't play either of them, but I guess still get a card.
So if it doesn't have anything on it, what's that?
I mean, it's just got nothing. There are no special abilities. It's whatever it says at the top. I mean, it's still
Man, I
worth
can't
points.
believe you guys all picked Explore.
I
That's
didn't expect
ridiculous.
everyone to pick it. I knew I was gonna pick it.
Okay, is everybody picked
It's
their
usually my
cards?
first
No.
move just because I want to get extra cards.
That's the
Not
reason why I
even
did
close.
it.
What
Give
is
me-
this?
Open up my options a little
Why does
bit.
it do nothing?
Yep.
So you need 8 military
Gotcha.
to actually do that, and it gives you 8 points, which is an effing ton of
Okay.
points.
So that's okay.
But you have to get your military up to 8, which is extremely hard. It's
Well, but I
also
can pay
a.
for it.
It's also a. Yeah, but it's also a.
Alien World.
Alien World. So when it comes in, you immediately get to put one of these cards under it. Also during the trade phase, when you trade away Alien tech, you get 5 cards. So that's like a really good way to get a bunch of cards.
Neat. I'll just throw this away then.
We're also going to discard like your entire hand to be able to play that.
Yeah.
But it'll be worth a ton of points, so it's probably worth it. But the problem is getting out of the hole after you do it, which you might be able to do. Did everybody pick their cards?
Can you another real quick? For developing, can you only do 1 develop a turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
There are cards that allow you to do
Right.
multiples.
Right.
The same thing with settle. You can only settle 1 planet at a turn. And there are cards that allow you to do multiples. I was thinking at least one person would pick settle. That's
You'd
fine.
have to get rid of cards, though, right?
No, you could.
Say what?
No.
You'd have to get rid of cards to settle.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Nani? Kogo to śmiewa.
Did you pick your cards?
Yeah. I already discarded.
Okay, everybody's ready?
Yes.
We're going to develop. So everybody pick what you're developing.
All right.
It costs full price. Whatever it says there, you have to discard that many cards to be able to play it.
Okay.
Except for me, it costs 1 less.
I'm gonna discard this. And
So does that mean you
play
could
this.
get one for free if there was a 1 cost?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's free if you use a 1 cost?
No, no,
Okay.
not for you.
Okay.
Because you
Alright.
didn't. You
Well, yeah,
didn't
that's
have
fine.
to
I'll play that.
Cool.
I'm gonna play that.
That's a planet.
With the diamond. The diamond.
The diamonds are developments.
Suck all the dicks.
That's why I was mad. Nobody played settle. I really wanted to. I really wanted
Can
to.
I choose not to develop?
Yes.
Yes.
The way it's supposed to work is everybody plays their space down once everybody's ready, and then we flip them all up. But I don't think it matters that much. Nobody's gonna be like
Well,
sniping
you know,
what other
no,
people's
I'll
moves
play
are.
that. And then I'll discard.
2.
Yeah.
Those. Those
So-
keys.
Mining
You played
robots.
something that it has to be on the number 2, right?
Huh?
You have to play. You have to drop 2.
He's still going for development strategies.
Hey man.
You do get that discount if
Yes.
somebody else does it. So
Yes.
now, what is this? Minus
Minus
1.
1.
So basically, it's like you have the development card all the time.
Yeah.
But if you play this card, you get minus 2.
And the thing is, when we were doing the beginning thing, I had nothing for the development.
Would it be horrible for you to see my hand?
Or you just have lots of questions.
I
or-
gazillions. Like I don't even know what to do.
You too, man?
Okay.
Everybody?
So this is part of that.
What is
Minus 1.
You have all developed cards.
So,
Basically, the cost for you to play these is here. So what the cost means
Minus
is
1.
trade off.
you didn't actually play that for your turn. Yeah, you played the.
Oh, I thought you said everybody's doing developing.
Yeah.
No, I chose develop.
Two
Oh,
cards.
okay.
So develop phase happens,
Okay.
but I'm the only person that gets the discount.
Got it.
Because you guys all did explore.
Got it.
So you can play either of these
That's
cards.
okay.
Real easy to see.
But you'd have to
I
actually.
didn't get a good.
You can play any
Yes,
of these
to
cards,
start
but you
with.
basically have to discard a
I
whole
really
bunch of
like
other
it.
cards.
I
So you played
really
this, you
like
have to
it.
discard 2 of your
I
other
also thought
cards.
you were just like,
So they
okay.
go to the discard pile and you don't
Well,
get
I
to
guess
use
it's
them.
yours now.
But basically you have to look at
I
the
really like to
abilities
develop
on
because
these.
this.
So this one allows you to play
This is my-
2 planets per turn.
I'm probably gonna.
So whenever you do planets, you get to do twice.
But I have to get rid of 3 cards.
You have to get rid of 3 cards,
This
which
isn't
means
even
you're only
a
going to have 1 card left,
Okay.
which is pretty
This is a
hardcore.
colony. And it's going to
This
die.
one,
I'm
whenever
gonna
you
bet.
trade away
My home
green
location.
resources with the trade
They
action,
let you live.
you get 1 extra card. And also, whenever you produce, you can put things back on a green planet, which doesn't really mean much because you have nothing
called,
to do with green.
Yeah, I got rid of
at all.
green.
It's
Yeah.
called movies, man.
This one, when you consume, you can discard 2 cards. Just gain.
At least
You can discard
3
up to
times
2
a week.
cards to
I
gain
try to
1 victory
find
point
that.
apiece. So basically,
Try to find
if
word
you have
on
this card in
season 3.
play, you can just discard cards to get points,
Okay.
which is kind of cool
Alright,
actually.
that's a start.
That show was
I
definitely
got it.
But you have to kind of pick which one you want.
I was like-
The other cards are really too expensive to play. right now, so.
simultaneous release. Japan.
It was like a friend of mine was like, "Hey man, you should check this trailer out." And I watched the trailer and I was like, "What?"
So
Why
get
would
rid
I
of the
wanna
cards
watch,
as the cost of dark
super
card,
weird
right?
clean
Yep,
shit?
and you flip it
And
over.
then you watch first episode.
And then
I
you
was
have
like,
to.
never mind.
Cool. And then you have to discard
so
this.
much more.
Cool.
The whole first episode.
And then I
Okie
realized
doke.
that it
And
was
everybody
from
did their
American
stuff,
Dad.
so now we take this card back and we all pick another card to do. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen?
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're done.
Okay.
And what happened to this one? The one
It
that we
stays.
just played.
It stays.
Right
Yeah,
there.
you just keep them all in play. Yeah, this is like your tableaus, so these cards just all stay in play, and whenever one person has 12 cards in play, then the game ends. Golly, what do I want to do?
And if there's nothing I can do, there's nothing I can do there.
Well,
Oh,
you
we're
want to
playing
pick.
this card now.
Yeah.
You're playing these cards now,
Why don't you cry?
and all the phases happen that people actually pick. So remember, the bonus is on the different things,
Episode where they go to the other dimension.
because those are really important.
I love that one
That's a
so
really
much.
good episode.
It's nothing crazy going on. They just go to
The
a-
dog episode, really sad.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn, Katie, man, what's the heck, man?
I just
Edward. Time to go.
I'm gonna have faith
Time to die.
that somebody else is gonna do something that I want, and I
God.
doubt it will.
Never
That's
gonna
super
get,
super
never gonna
sketchy.
It doesn't matter.
That's super sketchy.
Oh, I got.
Nothing matters.
You Rickrolled, man?
Yes, I actually was gonna say that. It got me so good the other day on Reddit.
Right. So that means when we come
Because
to the
there's
settle
like it was
phase,
something that
When we
happened.
come to the
that
settle
was kinda
phase,
funny.
I don't have to
planets,
But
planets that
then
produce,
the guy said,
planets that
Here's
produce
the link
brown
for the original
resources
video
cost
on the
one less.
So here's the link for the original video, but on the
Yeah.
on the blue
iconography
it
is
So
says
that would be like this one.
imager.
Yep, it would
Dot
cost you
com
7 instead of
slash-
6.
So it was the link for the image,
Mhm.
right? So I
I
clicked
mean,
on
it
it.
cost you
Yeah,
5
you
instead of
What do you
6.
do?
It costs you
That's
one
what-
more! Yay! I'm glad I
like-
played that card.
that's-
Yes.
Everybody
I was
shows.
laughing so hard,
Flip.
like that I got
Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. You guys all suck.
No, nobody did what I wanted.
Dude, I did exactly what you wanted.
Why didn't you play the planet card, Matt?
Because I thought somebody else was going to.
I thought
did
you were
exactly
going to.
what you wanted, man.
I wanted card draw.
Only Explorer
I did
allows you
exactly
to
what
get
you
cards,
wanted.
right?
I did exactly what I wanted.
Nice.
I should have banked on Hector going Explorer so I could get a card and then discard it for a planet.
We do get a card.
I know. I get a bunch
So
of
you
cards.
get cards every single turn?
No, I
Only if
mean.
you explore, right?
Okay, so we're doing the explore phase. I get 2 and,
And
get
this
to
does
keep
not
one.
apply.
Golly, which one do I want to keep?
Why not?
I'm asking.
We all get 2 and get to keep 1, right?
Yeah, you get 2 and get to keep 1.
Right,
You get
the-
2 and get you
You
this
still-
doesn't
like,
apply.
look.
Yeah, you
So
get
I
to
look
look at
at-
a whole bunch. You
so
get
I
to look
look
at 4. You
Okay.
get to keep 1, and then you guys get the regular thing, 3 and keep 2. Goodness gracious, guys! I'm gonna do like Jack Squat this turn. That card's actually really good.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh
So,
yeah.
With that one,
So that
I'm not-
So you
this makes 2 of those.
you produce that good on this world, and then you draw 2 cards. So if you do
How
that,
do I
you
get-
get it.
So I spend the goods off of the planets,
You can do that, and you can also produce goods on the planet and get
but the goods are never going to be like in my hand.
No.
it. No.
Okay, that makes
Goods are just
so
represented by
much
cards.
more sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take this one by the way, so I'll put these. I picked the wrong one.
Which card do I want to actually get rid of, though? That one. Guess we're gonna do it so I can actually play something this turn. You guys all suck.
Sorry, Ray.
It's mainly Matt's fault because Matt was supposed to do it,
I know.
and I probably would have reneged on what I was doing after you said I'm gonna go on faith. I should have just taken my card back, but I felt like that was cheating.
Where's my?
I was like, I know what Matt's doing.
I just like you're like I have an exact prediction of what Matt's going to do.
Well, because you were trying to play planets before. You're like planets. I need to play
Yeah.
planets.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
so now we move on to the development stage.
Development. I got my developed card.
I
I'm
also
gonna
have
be
my developed
KOing
card.
this card.
I'm not.
You're also allowed to like pretend like you're putting one out to bluff people, and then just not. But I don't think it matters that much. You can only play one a turn. Currently,
I got a card for that.
are we good? I'm developing this.
No, that's.
I
I'm
am
developing
plus
this.
I get +1 card.
Losing my mind.
No way, man!
We're
How are
do-
you doing
we're doing
the
it
same
again.
strategy every single
Every
time
single
you play
game. Every game. It's like there's one, there's another.
Well, here's the thing, guys. If you want to develop stuff, you never have to worry. Don't even develop. Just make him do it all himself, because he will be playing the develop card.
just
Noted.
FYI.
Just let him play the develop card, and we'll just sit back and never have to actually be forced.
But I
to
don't-
play
but I'm
it.
He
choosing all
is,
the win
he
cards.
is 4 on his way to 12.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
No. He's 3 on his way to 12. That goes in his hand.
Sorry.
Oh,
I was
okay.
using.
I
that
was
for
like-
this, but
Okay,
I'll put this over
the
here.
game's a
So
third
I'm
of the way
3.
over. We're 2
3.
turns in. Okie dokie.
Oh man, you guys won.
Okie dokie.
And that's the whole phase. We good?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there something? I thought it was.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys.
I was just gonna
this
thought
actually
you had
matters.
something different.
Consume trade. So everybody, nobody has resources. The resources that you have to be consumed into the planets that can consume them. No one has resources anywhere. Actually, was this your starting world?
Mm-hmm.
You started with this resource on this planet.
Now consume it.
Oh, actually, Hector has some options of what he can do. So this would be consumed into planets that are allowed to consume it. None of your planets are allowed to consume it. But you can do the ability on this, so you can discard a card to get victory points. So any cards you discard gives you victory points, which is kind of cool. But you can do that up to 2 times.
Way cool.
But nobody else has any resources or abilities that are going to really do anything. So you have ways to get points, but you can't actually use that currently.
Is that right?
So are you going to discard your card to get a victory point or not? So you get a point.
Drink that thing up pretty slow.
Okie doke. And now we go to the next phase.
Oh, baby. You remember that scene from Extremely Goofy movie? They were in the freaking like.
I don't. I watched that movie once and was like, I can't do this.
Man, I watched that movie once. Times like I don't know 9.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, if I'd have read that, I definitely would have done that.
I'm counting on you, Ryan. Man.
Shit.
I didn't know. I didn't know
Yeah, but it's after you play the planet.
Let me just.
Because it says play
Killing
planet
me to
and draw a
explore,
card.
right?
Yeah.
Because that's what. Do you want me to explore?
I want us all to explore.
Okay.
All
Just
of us-
checking.
Yeah.
Just checking.
I don't want a home planet. I just want a ship that goes that way forever.
I need some cards. So.
What am I humming?
We good?
No, you
Wait,
can
wait,
pick
you.
whatever you want to pick,
that a-
but you have no cards.
that a
So we
strategy?
almost know what Hector's picking.
How do you have no cards?
He spent a ton of money to play both these developments.
Oh,
And then he discarded his last one to straight up just get a victory point.
okay.
I went in.
Explore, zoom, So,
Thank you, Matt.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Oh, you did it also.
All right.
Destroy,
Okay.
build, destroy.
Man, I should have explored.
Well, you still get to draw a card.
I almost changed cards when I heard you say it.
You're not supposed to say what you're
I
doing.
need to do.
Okay.
Exactly. So
I was
explore.
like-
I get 2 and get to keep 1.
I'm gonna remember
He's gonna
one
settle
day,
this time.
but I look at 5 and keep 2.
So I
You add 2 to whatever this says. So this says 3. That's
Okay.
plus 2. So 5 and keep 2.
so I get to look at 2 and keep 1.
Yep.
And then Hector, you get to look at 3 and keep 2.
That's kind of cool.
Don't even have to think about it.
I'm just gonna do that.
No brainer.
I'm just gonna do this. So no developments.
That's a very Japanese.
Yeah, man. Little accent.
No developments.
Feel that. I'll take this one and. Nandekide.
Automaton. I thought about that when I was.
What now? Nandebayo.
You should have. This thing's just a waste of money.
What is it?
It's a little Japanese thing. It looks like a music note, but it's like a ball, so a little stick, and then the stick has something you can put your finger on, and the ball has like a face, but it looks like a music note, and then you pinch its cheeks and its mouth open, and it goes. Wah!
It's kind of like one of the little.
They're
Similar
cool.
things.
Yeah,
They're cool.
and then like your finger determines the pitch it does. So you can just like.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah.
They're
I
banana
was just like,
shaped.
these things are cool, and I was like, not like $100 cool.
It might be $100
I say
cool
that.
some point.
I say that. I bought a $20 die last night at 3 in the morning.
What is it?
I bought a milled metal D20.
See,
awesome.
so you want to talk about somebody
that I used to
with,
know.
with,
I'm
just-
pretty sure the thing's bigger than most D20s too.
with frivolous spending.
Hi, welcome to me. What's that shiny object? It's mine now.
Remember
Is
that?
everybody ready to settle?
Yay!
Is that what's next?
Yeah.
Oh, what about develop?
Nobody picked
Oh,
develop.
okay. I
So
thought
that's
I thought we just rolled through the whole thing. All right, that's fine.
that's the opposite of how this game works. That's why we complain so much about settle, because you don't roll through the whole thing. Okay, settle.
Oh,
I'm settling this rebel world.
We're supposed to do that now. I'm doing this. And then I have to discard one?
No.
What?
Yes, you do, because you don't have any military.
But I can pay for it, so I do have to discard one.
Yes.
That's
So you just play the. It's just the
Gotcha.
world.
I get to
right?
draw a card after I
Yes.
settle.
Small question. This technically.
Cool. So you have one
takes-
military, and that costs 1 military, so you're good to go.
This technically takes $1 off.
So
brown
that costs
producing
1 military, and you have 0 military. And actually, you have
You
one
have
brown
one
military.
brown
Does
military.
that produce brown goods? That produces blue goods.
So, no
So you
dice.
can't play that card.
So.
The develop phase doesn't happen,
Not a
so you just get to hold on to those cards.
What
so
is this?
Question.
That's
This
your
card.
good.
That's a good that's on this thing. You could take actions to consume that good into different
Now,
things.
does the good card like have a thing, or is this just a discarded card?
Yeah, it doesn't
that we're
matter.
using as like a placeholder?
It's just a
Oh, also,
placeholder.
can I get
Okay.
a, can I
And
get a
that's
good?
the way it works. Oh, because you just played it just now?
So, I'll trade you.
All right.
No, because you're playing it.
Okay.
But so this has a brown halo,
Yep, so you get
So-
to start with a brown good on
but
it.
this means it costs 1 less, or does
No,
it not work?
because this is only on
Only
regular
solid
worlds.
ones.
So I think it's not even that. I think it's just the fact that this is only on non-military worlds because it has the black ring around it,
Fair.
and that's a military world.
Mm.
Hence the fact that this game is crazy overly complicated with the iconography.
It's totally.
We should do a
easy.
podcast about iconography.
Say what?
We should do a podcast about iconography.
Well, this is the game that everybody complains about it.
I can understand why.
Yep.
They could easily cut some stuff out.
Basically, they tried to make the game as language independent as they could.
I will just, I guess. And I draw one, right?
Why do you get to draw one?
Because this.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Suck.
Oh,
Okay. And then we do consume trade.
Okay.
So first the trade happens, which is me. I'm going to trade this away. So since it is brown rare elements, it'll get me 3 cards. Since I have this card during the trade phase, it gives me 4 cards instead. So I just get 4 cards on the top of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Noise.
I don't think I'm gonna have anything that actually does anything at any point in this game.
You're just gonna have a hodgepodge.
Oh, I could also do
Let's
that.
You have to play the consume trade to get the trade ability.
Okay. So what happens? What happens?
So everybody else has to consume if they have it. So you have this resource,
Yeah.
Okay.
I have this resource.
and then you have this consume ability. So you're actually forced to do that.
So I
So you
discard
have
that
to
for 2
discard
cards.
this card to draw 2 cards
Oh, I don't do anything.
That sounds amazing.
So I don't do anything.
I love that. Why wouldn't I do that always?
because it didn't give you any points. Because normally you can get points off. of it.
So I do nothing.
Do you have any consume
No.
abilities at all?
No.
You do nothing. This can't go into any of your other planets, but you can still do the ability on this. So you can discard up to 2 cards to get a victory point for each card you discard.
Yeah, but then again, no cards. the
Yeah, but
next
then you
time.
have no cards. Hector's strategy could become just draw cards, discard the cards, draw cards, discard the cards. But
No,
that's
I want to build stuff and I want to
Yeah.
conquer planets.
do you have nothing to
what we're doing?
consume?
Destroy
Right?
your enemies.
Dude, I don't know what we're doing right now.
Okay.
Forming an alliance.
Let me watch a YouTube video real quick.
So that's the last phase.
Don't take it forever.
Eli 5.
Because nobody picked produce. So now we pick actions again.
Action.
What do I want to do?
They speak louder than words.
What's the bad guy in Gadget?
Yeah.
Is that
Next
how it's
time, I'll get you, Gadget. That's my favorite.
Next time, Gadget, stop using that helicopter.
Now do Skeletor.
And he prays.
Yeah, that's Hey, man.
That robot chicken when they're on the freeway stock.
Oh,
that's the
Dude. I don't want to watch either.
Is it robot chicken or chicken robot?
Robot chicken.
You can do whatever you want to do.
That's scary.
It's so crappy. I don't even know what I want to do with these cards. I got a bunch of stuff, but not exactly.
What's the
what I
point
want.
of this?
It's
It's
2
So
military.
it's just a.
It's a windfall for green, which if you trade out, those give you 4 cards,
Oh.
which is really good. And then it gives you 2 points at the end of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I would love to have it. I don't have it. I'd probably play it if I had it.
feel like
I don't have it.
I feel like I have so many options and I can't narrow it down to anything useful.
I too have many options. Oh my god.
I don't want to do this. I need that to go up, though. That's the
You
problem.
know what it does? Like, which part?
I'm gonna do this.
Okay. So it says development of the trade power.
Yeah.
So for every trade power that's on it, you get 2 victory points at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, normally they combo
this
off like a
useful?
specific thing. Normally,
It's your win. It's your win con basically.
basically those are super good if you get one that matches kind of what you're doing. Like, but you're currently not like since you don't have a bunch of cards.
Since you're
right
not
now-
actually doing anything, it's
Yeah.
probably not super useful.
Perfect.
So what does it
But
say
if
it
you
does?
were doing something,
You'd be.
So yeah,
you'd be
you
in there.
get
right?
So I would get 2 points every time the trade thing would happen on this.
a development with a trade power, including this one. So this is a trade power. So with
So
the
it would have to
money.
be another development.
Right,
with a
so
trade
if
power.
you
Wouldn't
had
that be 2
this,
points?
if you had this, also you get 1 point for each world with the trade power. So if you had this card in play, this development would be worth 4 points, which is sizable. If you also had, you don't have any currently in play, but if someone else had a planet with a trade power, it can ratchet up really quickly if you get a bunch of cards like that. That's where there's the Explorer that lets you dig through like a ton of cards to try to find and pull out specific cards that you need.
But I would need stuff that did trade actions.
Right.
So if I have nothing in my stack of hand that is trade power,
It's pretty much almost useless. And it's
gotcha.
going to go in this pile to be able to spend to do something else.
Yep.
Okay, doke. Did everybody pick their stuff?
No.
Someone please,
Yes, I did.
someone please come through for me. for them.
Nope.
You want me to explore again, right?
Yes, sir.
It's good. 'Cause that's exactly what I'm doing.
I was about to say,
It's
we
my-
know with this group somebody's going to explore anyway.
It's my
so
perfect strategy.
never explore and get all the cards anyway.
Yeah, basically.
Nice. Somebody do something. I don't know which of these cards I really
ready.
want to play.
And he playing.
I don't like any of this. None of these options are beneficial to me.
Hey, I know who that guy is in the very back, that gold guy. He's the living tribunal.
Anyway, somebody. Did everybody pick their stuff? Oh, Matt. Matt, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm so ready.
Whatever. Just do this.
Is it Trey or is it Explorer?
Yes.
If anybody ever says, I don't care anymore, it's Explorer.
Dang it.
Okay.
No one developed?
I want-
I told them not to. They listened.
Good.
Shouldn't.
So we get to draw 3 of these and pick 2.
Yep.
Do I get to draw anything?
Yep, you get 2 cards and you get to keep one of them.
I draw 3 cards and I keep.
Oh man, Hector's producing?
Oh shit.
That actually means something to me. Oh man, that card. Let me see what's going on in the rest of my hand.
So,
before
I feel like
pick
I have a
these
So-
combo in this smattering of things.
This card goes straight to my hand. If I want to play it, then when I have to get rid of cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, that's super slightly mediocre.
Okay. More questions.
I need to
So-
keep this card.
So
Always
this
with the
card.
questions, that guy. Like he's trying to win or something.
I'm just trying to
Like he wants to
understand.
know what he's doing.
I just want to be able to say I understand this game by the time it's over. So this, I would put a yellow thing on.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But this
Understand.
wouldn't count.
Just give up.
It
It's a
says
lost cause.
Draw 1 card for each alien technology.
I feel like I
you
already
produce.
asked you, but do you
So
have
the
the
only way you can produce alien
have the
technology
G3,
resources
Hector?
on this
Mhm.
is if you actually chose to produce card yourself,
great.
and
So
it allows
ready.
you to play on a win.
Nobody
file.
understands
So when
until
like
the
if this was in play and there was nothing
So the
on
variant
there,
is amazing.
when he plays this, it won't produce.
And then the
by
G3,
itself.
it got
Because it's
better
not solid
with
on
the
the
same
inside.
battery.
It's solid on the
And
outside.
then
So
the
it
G4
starts with
got
one in
battery, got
play.
way better.
Okay.
But if you
It's
chose
with the
this
battery.
yourself,
It's
you could
crazy.
put a yellow on
So I'm
that,
very happy with it.
which would allow you to trigger that to draw a card.
So if I had like 2 cards like
knows
this,
what they're doing.
If you had one that was solid yellow, then every
Well-
time somebody played a
It's
produce
like,
card,
hey,
and
we
you
have the same
Well,
battle.
well,
Well,
what if I had 2 cards that
But we
were
put a tiny
windfalls
little
like
sun in
this,
it.
and I played produce?
you don't get to put it on one of them. This lets you put a resource on one windfall planet.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
I don't even know why Hector played that card. It doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. Actually, he might play a planet.
Don't I get to put a planet?
No, build a planet.
That card lets you put resources on a planet,
Oh.
which could be very important if you're going to play a planet right now that could produce resources. But also, everybody note that he played that card. So if you play a planet that produces resources, which I don't have,
Oh, so like this right here would means I could produce one good on a planet that is.
I know it's a planet.
yeah, that's actually
What's
really
the
good.
glow
Produce one
So
good.
if I-
So it's
I
a
could-
brown
glow
windfall.
gives
So
you a
when that
resource.
phase happens,
But no, I don't
you'll be
think
able to
that
put a
would
resource on
produce
that one,
resources.
when it normally wouldn't.
Hey!
Because that's exactly what that works.
Look at these inadvertent combos.
Okay, so we did the explore. There's no develop. Now we're doing settle.
So now I can play a planet if I want to.
With
So-
settle, I really need to play this. I'm gonna have to get rid of Doso.
Oh,
Actually,
and when I settle, I get to draw a card.
produce. That's not gonna help me whatsoever. I don't have any produce abilities that are any good, do I? No.
That card is ridiculous.
That card is ridiculous.
I'll never be able to play this. Costs too much, but damn.
Did you get like an 8 cost? Oh, jeez. Man, I thought I had
Hey, can I get that?
something expensive.
Nah.
Those cards can get played, and when they do, they just win you the game.
I'm gonna discard one for +1.
I mean, if I were doing military, it'd
and
be
play
over.
and play one of these and get a good.
If I were doing military, it'd be
So-
over. That's
I
ridiculous.
was let you discard
Yep.
for +1 military. That's good.
Crazy cards.
Um,
Oh, and I draw a card.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I play that card
So
right now?
No. During the
So this one right here.
develop phase.
it's
What
like
about doing one?
during the trade phase.
If you
I
get rid of a
can
brown,
sell- I get 2 extra.
you get 2
So
extra.
I would get 5.
He doesn't get the.
Yes.
He doesn't get
Because
the.
it's not brown.
Yeah. So no.
Okay. So
I settled this planet. I discard 2 cards to do it.
Nice.
And since I chose a settle action, I get to draw a card.
Nice. Use that word, phrase,
That's good. That's real good.
Okie dokie. I'm just. I'll give you this.
I'll give you my hand for your planet.
Go fish.
I like the. I like the universe. I have a rebel cantina, some mining robots, a smuggling lair, and a rebel underground.
So are you playing a
You're nothing
planet?
but crime.
Yeah, dude,
Well, they
it's good.
can't.
That's good.
You can't play that one. Do you have any other planets? Hector, this is the produce card.
Yeah, no, I thought that I could use it. That's why I put it.
Just change it to like the consume trade or something so you can consume
Yeah.
this. Since you don't know what's going on, so you can consume this. I mean,
I
there's
know.
no reason whatsoever he should play that card.
Yeah.
I just got really excited because I was like, that helps me.
I know, but
That's okay.
That's like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So flip this one over.
It was gonna help me
wait,
too.
no.
I was kind of
the phase
banking
will
on
come up.
somebody needing to
Okay.
produce.
Also, if he would have picked that card as opposed to the other one, I might have played a different card. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to. I need to play that card. Okay.
I need it.
So
actually.
now, well, that card's not going to help me whatsoever. So now we're going to do consume trades. So first is the trade action, so you can get rid of this. And he draws, what is it, 3 cards? 3
Yes.
cards. It shows me right here. I don't know why I'm not looking at that. So you can get rid of brown goods during the trade action to get 3 cards. So you just discard this card, the resource off there, and you get 3. Do you have any other ones? If it was green, you would have gotten an extra one.
Yeah,
but it's
okay.
not green.
Oh, nah, that's green.
Murder the wicked.
And then you can also do the ability
Can't
on
die.
this. You can discard
It's
up to
possible.
2
It's
cards
okay.
to get 1 point for each card you discard.
Some people can't die.
And then everybody else has to do their consume abilities. So you don't have any
get rid of
consume
2?
abilities.
Like Pharrell.
Yep, and you can get 2 points.
Have you seen that guy?
What consume abilities do you have,
None.
sir?
He is a pilgrim.
So you're
Good.
with your resources, and you got your resources, and you have your resources.
So my resource says burn 1 for 2 cards, but I don't have one.
You don't have any resources.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, that was much better for you, Hector, because it helped you and didn't help anybody
This is
else.
good for our lives.
Yep. Bingo.
Hey man, you not got that legit, man?
Sonic.
Okay, so now we pick our card that we're doing again.
Done.
What do I actually want to do?
You wanna explore.
Right?
I want to play all these cards.
Do it, man. I'll allow it.
You want to explore?
Kind of do want to explore.
Yeah, right?
Oh, is it that time again?
Yes.
So I want time to play that card.
During the settle. During the develop phase. Almost told you wrong, but I told you right. Diamond is develop, always. On this little sheet.
One of these days.
So this one costs 1 to play that.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the 0 is for to get these things right?
Yes. No way. Can't believe it's that card.
You won't be able to believe
That was
it.
that was.
I'm gonna be
poor
pretty
choice,
upset if it's the card that I actually think it is.
I think he's exploring.
It sure as heck isn't developed, I'll tell you that much.
No, that's fine.
I would say, if you want to develop with your beautiful develop cards over there, you better do it yourself.
I don't think I have anything to develop.
Okay.
Wait, this is the wrong hand.
So
You definitely don't have anything to develop now.
I was like, dude, I don't.
Are you saying you're underdeveloped?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'll grow up.
Which I don't.
I'll grow up.
It's just so underwhelming to do the other thing.
I like that guy. They're on Mars.
I'm totally fine with that.
Commander Shepard.
We
I
ready?
know it's like Commander Shepard.
Let's go.
Fighter pilot.
Let's do this.
Flip.
What? Develop.
Develop. Settle.
Yeah. I actually explored, guys.
Yeah, thanks,
I need
Matt.
some cards.
So did I.
I need some cards to be able to develop because I thought you were developing. So I needed something to be able to actually develop the card that I have.
All right, so
So when does the game end? You know,
The
really-
game ends when we run out of these, or when 12 cards are in front of one person.
so Roy, I'll let you go first, man. Since you're a big number, and then you
I'll
can.
get 3 and keep
Okay, Matt.
2 of
Thanks,
them.
friend.
I'll take 3 as well,
So much mediocrity in
and I'll
these
keep
cards.
one of them.
I will.
What?
No.
I really want that one.
I
but
want to
it's
keep
not
both
really
of them. Can I pay somebody to keep both?
what I
of these?
need.
Son of a bitch.
Do that, it's okay.
I can get rid of this and keep those 2. Even though one of them I really want to play, but I probably won't be able to.
Does this
This
mean
is a good
any
one.
black bordered world, or does it have to be
That's any regular, like, non-military
regular?
world
Okay.
costs 2 less, which means you have to discard 2 less cards. Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Does it work in conjunction with this, meaning I can pay for?
Well, this just means you can pay for military worlds,
Gotcha.
which normally you can't pay for military worlds.
Gotcha.
What does it say on here?
What phase are we doing right now?
We're doing draw phase. Explore.
We've never done the produce
I
phase
get
yet. Whenever a
2?
produce phase
Right.
happens,
2 and
you
keep
get to
1.
draw a card for each rebel world you have.
Yeah.
So this one's a rebel one, so you get to draw a card, and you get to draw a card for that. So just by someone doing the produce phase, you get to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
You also get to draw an extra card during your. You get to draw 3
I don't want
cards.
this one.
So sometimes you might want to just produce just to freaking draw like 3 cards for no reason.
That's what I'm trying to.
That's pretty much better than explore for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get to choose, but you get 3.
Yeah.
It's better than explore, 100% free to produce, but you're giving everybody else production stuff. I'm done with explore. What are we doing now? Develop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to develop this card because this is what I planned on.
I'm not going to develop anything.
But I need to make the hard choices and actually make it happen.
I'm
So
gonna develop.
1 sucks so bad.
I'm gonna develop this.
2.
How many can you develop? Just one?
Just 1.
3.
Just
Strictly
develop
better.
one.
Yeah, if you want to play that, you can develop that.
Strictly
And
better.
get rid of 2 cards?
Yes.
I don't have the time to be doing the other bullcrap. Nobody picked produce this round, did they?
Nope.
Or consume.
Most people don't have anything to consume.
You're right about that. Okay, I'm discarding these 3.
Wait,
flipping
wait.
up this.
Because nobody's producing.
I'll do that in a second. That one. Which one did you produce, Roy?
Huh?
Which one did you
Develop.
Okay. Nice.
Settle.
Settle.
And I get to draw.
I will.
We'll do this. Let me put this under here.
No.
So, right now I only have 2 military, right?
Huh?
I only have 2 military right now.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you have a planet that has a red border and has a 2 on it or a 1 on it, you can play them without having to discard any cards. That one's way too high, but I will take it
No.
because that would be so good for me right now. Seeing that I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 military,
Okay.
it would be nice to have that. But I don't think I'm gonna get there. I want to play all the cards in my hand. The problem is I
I'm gonna
can't play
discard
any of
this.
them without gaining a ton.
And I'm going
Cards.
to settle the warrior race and get a good.
I'm gonna do this one on my next turn. Just so you guys know, I've made my decision. Made my decision clear.
I've also made my decision. It's right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1,
Seven.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's gracious. This guy over here was like racing me.
Name of the game.
I'm about to say that guy over there is getting all set up for production.
You got six military?
But
I
he's
have
not
6
there yet.
military.
I got Jack.
Producing lots of
I'm
blue.
smuggling. Smuggling everything.
Smuggling.
You look confused, bro.
I'm just trying to see like what all you can do with production stuff.
For the woods. Whatever.
It's interesting.
Let's shoot those things over
Let
there.
me go ahead and make sure you can see all of them.
Let's go shoot that sun.
Are we picking next round? Or are we?
I'm picking next round.
Okay.
The settle
we
was the
have any-
last phase.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I got next round out.
So if I ever play a produce card, do I need a green planet?
This lets you produce. When you produce, you can put a production on a green windfall, which you do not have a green windfall for that. So, if you produce, the only thing you're going to do is put one thing on this thing right here, which is not really going to do a lot for you. Normally, what you want to have is what this guy's got over here. When he produces, he's going to get goods on all of these. Then when he consumes, he can consume victory points ×2, and he can consume into that twice. And if they were brown, he could get some off of that too, which would be really good.
Okay.
But he's trying to set it up to where like he'll get a card off of this when he produces, and there's combo here, so he can get rid of a good there. Actually, he's really set up already. Because he can produce, basically he can produce, consume ×2, and
Destroy,
he'll
build,
get a
destroy,
ton of
destroy,
points
destroy.
real quick because he'll get 3 resources on all of these. Then he can consume into that and consume into that twice, so he'll be getting 8
Yeah. Actually,
8 points. I'm trying to tell him how to actually play his thing because he's already got a good engine already set up.
So we're
But
gonna kill him.
he'll get 8 points every other turn.
Good.
Not even joking.
So are you producing?
He's
No.
probably producing.
No, I'm exploring. I need more cards. I've got
He
one
wants-
more.
he
in
wants
the,
to- he
I've
wants to
got one
set
more
up
in the
the
hand
engine
that's
even
just
better.
ridiculous.
Honestly, if you get just a brown one that produces brown, and you could
I know.
go into that, it'll be super good.
All my cards are blues though.
Kiddo.
Every card in the hand is blue.
Well, it's good if you have.
The only reason I've got this card down is for this extra card every time I develop
That's good.
or every time I settle.
All right. What am I even doing?
If I settle, I get a card. Settle, I get a card.
Oh, I settled last time.
It's almost as good as a -1.
How do you develop last time?
No, I settled this.
No, well, you
Sorry.
Anyways, everybody pick their cards.
Yeah.
Consume trade. So we explore first.
No.
You don't want to explore?
No, I would have explored for more cards. If
I thought about it,
That card.
but I've been waiting for somebody to do produce for like 4 rounds.
This
Yeah.
card is going to be.
So finally I decided I needed
Well,
to do
I
it myself.
finally got out my things where it's like, hey, you get card draw, and I'm like, yeah.
We get to produce on a win. Well, you could have produced on a windfall anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Production is coming up.
Here and there.
Alrighty.
So did everybody do their what's it called?
One moment.
Don't be one moment in me.
One moment. I'm done.
How is this?
I think I'm just gonna get this bad boy down. Maybe not.
This thing like makes your win condition harder.
Harder? What do you mean?
I mean, it just gives you a win condition.
You get +1 military for each military world in your tableau. That's amazing.
But
No.
you have to have 14.
That might be better because I mean that just ends the game.
Yeah.
That means you have if
gives you a
you're
game
ahead
time.
of everybody, you can put out even more cards before the game ends. So you could have 14 cards before the game ends, which means you could just have tons of huge. Like if I had that card, my military would be
Never
stupid.
mind. My
I
assumption
could
was
easily
whoever
play
had
that.
12-1.
I could easily play that 8 that you used to have
Hey,
and
give
stuff
me
like
that.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I would love that card, because I can play it right now. Easy. 3 points.
I also
done.
could.
I'll play it all day long. Are you militarying it up too?
I am, man.
It gives you 3 points and it costs 5 to play. I've got 6 military right now, and I can discard any number of
This
cards.
counts as
to
your
get
total
military.
these right here?
No. It's
Okay.
the numbers on this. Whoops.
You're good.
It's the numbers on this. So you have
Some
1
sort of
military,
Okay, cool.
2 military,
Alright, yeah.
3
And then
military, and you can discard
2.
as many cards as you want to get military.
So 1, 2, 3.
No, okay.
Okay. So develops.
Develops. I will develop.
I discarded most of my hand.
I develop this.
What's it do?
Plus 1 military.
Okay, that's fine.
My planets are stupid cheap.
For free.
Oh,
Actually,
that's. It doesn't do a whole lot, does it? Other than just the points. I mean, it's okay. I'm trying to make an interesting thematic situation here.
Actually, I'm actually not going to play that one. I'm going to play this one because it produces. I'll play the other one next time
That's probably smart.
because somebody's producing this round.
But we don't. You don't have. We don't. Nobody's doing 3.
Nobody's doing planets.
No, nobody's
Mm-mm.
settling.
No one's doing that.
Oh, I thought somebody was doing
We have
planets.
sir.
2 productions. You consume. He explores. He develops.
Oh, we're not doing planets.
No, sir.
Okay, that's fine. So we did develop. Is it everybody developed? That's developing. I'm not developing.
I developed.
Consume. I'm consuming this.
I can't consume anything.
I get 4 instead of 3. Yes, because of this card.
I can't consume because I don't have anything for it.
And
That's where the fun stuff starts.
I want to produce some gray.
So I can do that because of their own consume.
Yes.
Yeah. What is it?
It says discard card to draw a card.
Straight up. You may discard a card from. Okay. You may discard a card to draw a card. Yes, just 1 card though. And then you can still do your other thing where you can discard cards to get victory points.
I'm getting it now.
All right, man. I'm glad.
Bitty bitty pop boom.
I like that song.
Are we going to produce?
Yes.
I don't get to produce anything. So sad.
So my production.
Your production. Wait, no, that's not. Oh. Wait, do you have to draw from this?
For
No, 'cause
production?
I'm putting things under.
Oh, okay.
Normally you do it from. It doesn't really matter
Oh,
that
okay.
much, but normally you would do it from the regular deck, but it just gets shuffled again, and we're probably gonna go through the whole thing. So.
Oh, does it produce on these?
When you choose it, you get to do 1, but
Yeah.
that card also lets him do that.
So can I
Nice.
put 2 on that?
No, you can never have more than 1 on each planet.
Only 1 thing of salt on your planet.
Really.
Okay. And then so since I produced, I get to draw a card for each rebel thing, and then that, so I get to draw 3 cards,
I may just do this.
right?
Right out
And then,
Hmm?
So I get to draw a card for production,
Yeah.
and then this lets me draw a card for each rebel building I have, and these 2 rebel buildings, so I get to draw 3.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Good job, Matt. Sweet combo.
Thanks, friend.
Did you read the game fact? I know you got internet on your phone. Read the game facts.
This is interesting.
You ready for a sweet combo, man? You gonna bust it out? For everyone?
It's coming up pretty soon.
Okay.
If we go 2 more
I said
rounds.
the longer the game goes, the more happy he is.
I mean, 2 more rounds and I've
Would you
got.
like for me to end the game?
Are you gonna? How many cards do you have currently? You're ahead of me by 1 now, aren't you?
7.
Goodness gracious.
No, I can't end the game now. Maybe next. Maybe next time.
I just want to get this other card out and then I was going to leave because I got to
You really have to leave?
Yeah, I should have left like 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
He's like,
That's
he's
alright.
like,
man.
he's like, okay.
That's alright.
see
No,
ya.
I just don't have enough cards in my hand to get this other card out,
Yeah, it's.
but I will after next time. After this next turn, because I'm exploring.
That's right.
I'm gonna boldly go.
Where no bro has gone before.
What are we doing now?
Whoa.
I don't know.
Okay. I guess
right,
we're
I'm
back to
boldly
choosing
bro.
our cards.
So
Come on, let me explore. Want to explore?
So all the trade is listed as a different step in here. It's still technically all part of the consume
Yeah.
moniker.
You just don't get to actually do the trade phase at all if you didn't select the card. It's like a bonus phase you get if you select the card.
Okay. Note to good.
I think that's what I gotta do.
Anybody gonna
No.
Golly.
Can I, if I have a planet that costs 0 and this makes me go -2, and I get 2 cards? Cause
That's
that'd be fun.
Cause I'd be
Ready?
rolling
All
cards.
over that.
Alright, I'm ready.
Yeah.
And flip.
I explored.
Develop.
So glad I settled. Oh my gosh.
Eh,
I almost didn't.
why are we doing the same thing?
Oh, because I've got to get the trade in order to.
Oh, that's yeah. And I need
I
to
get
do
lots of
that.
extra cards for this.
5.
Yeah, you guys would be helping each other so much if you were on opposite cycles. I'm surprised you're not doing consume times 2, because that would give you ridiculous amounts of points.
I wanted extra cards.
That's
I
fine.
get 3 extra cards for this.
That's fine. I don't care about either of these cards.
I don't care about.
One of them is going to be... Did you develop, though? Who developed? He developed? Good, because I need to develop something. And it's
Hey man, me too.
beautiful. I honestly didn't even look at those cards very hard.
Okie dokie. Everybody drawn up.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. That's what I heard.
Those cats were fast as lightning.
We're just going to leave it like
It's a
that.
little bit frightening. If I would expect time.
Okay, develop. I'm going to discard 6 to play this.
You have all my rebel cards.
Say what?
So you have all my rebel cards. I could have stupid card draw right now.
I would love to have some Imperium cards.
I'm gonna discard 4 and play my 6. We're on the same wavelength here, man.
No!
That's right.
Is yours really good
I
for
had
you?
to discard one of those.
Jeans.
In military,
You get 1 for each military? 1,
I get 2 for each jeans.
3. And then 3 for 1 specific development. You don't have that specific development, do you?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna get rid of this
What is?
to be -3. To put this one that is a 4. And I pay 1 card, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you play a develop? It costs 1 less.
1 less, so-
you don't
so
even have
0.
to do anything.
0.
Costs 0. Yep. This is basically like a development you play down to turn into another development later.
Nice.
So we're moving on to settle now.
It looks like we're moving on to settle.
I'm
I guess-
going to discard 3 to play.
I'm settling this for freezies, and I'm gonna put a good on my planet.
I don't even care. I'm going to discard 1 to play this.
I'm gonna discard this to play this.
You guys are consume trading.
Yep. But I'm going to explode this.
Alright.
That's 5 cards, right? So it's 3 for
All right,
the cell and
Ryan.
two extra for that.
So this one,
Yes, it would be fine
I'm
with
going
that.
to trade in, and it gives me.
So So this one I just collect.
Trade. I
think.
get 2 cards
You get a point.
for that, and I get
What's the minus one?
The what?
That's just minus a military I need.
2 cards.
Oh yeah, you get -1 military
that,
now.
and
Okay.
1 card for that.
So it just counters that card, basically, or one of your cards. That's actually kind of crappy because it like you want military, but then it undoes your military. That's super weird.
and
I'm still sitting at 4. It's pretty decent.
I'm at 6.
That's cool.
6. I got
How
rid of a
about
card
three,
that would have
bro?
got me up to 7. I'm just hoping to find like some more decent military cards.
I'm getting ready to.
I need some like not
then
mediocre
I'm gonna
stuff.
discard these 2 to get a point.
I have a point. Nice. But I have a million points. Not me.
I also got like 5 cards.
You're Boss Nova, man.
You are awesome. That's right.
And I can only do 1 planet per settle phase, right?
Yep. Did everybody? Oh yeah, we already did all that stuff. Now we're back to the top. Oh, I didn't draw a card for settling.
I also didn't draw a card for that.
So question. So the trade thing happened, but is this also part of the trade?
Yeah, you have to do that if that's the only one you have. Which other
Okay.
consume abilities do you have? You have this one. That's only for brown.
Yeah. So
Look,
I
I'm
would
So you
Brown.
have to do that to draw 2 cards.
Thank you.
See, the thing about the consume abilities is if you do the victory points times 2 and you can do a bunch of them at the same time, you can get a
Yeah.
ridiculous amount of points. Like he decided to draw cards instead of get points, but he could have gotten like 8 points. And then he could have produced again.
Instead,
And
I
then
got
gotten
5
8
cards.
points. And then produced again. And then gotten 8 points. And at that point we can't catch up. So but he could alternate in between the two, just depending on what he wants to do. It's kind of like you set up an engine and then you just roll with it and just keep doing it. But that's like the settle thing, is to set up an engine and then just be like, do it in the engine.
It's like if you're stuck with a Koopa and you just gaining lives.
Okay, sure.
Remember? What? The original Nintendo? You hit the
Oh,
Koopa against
yeah,
the...
yeah.
And you just keep getting lives and lives and lives and lives.
Like you bounce the Koopa and you
Against
keep,
the wall?
and, like you keep bouncing it and you keep jumping on it, your points go up exponentially until they hit to the point where it's over 1,000 and you just get 1-ups over and over and over and over and over and over again.
That's cool. I used to always just do the thing where I get stuck up against the wall and then go all the way up to above like where the text is and run across the top of the screen.
Yeah, man.
Do you ever do that? Because like you used to be able to like in like the second level where you're underground.
Yeah.
You used to be able to like go up against the wall and like jump and bust a block. And when you bust a block, you get stuck because
Yeah.
like you're stuck up against the wall. You just do that until you go all the way up to where like the score and stuff is, and you just run all the way across
No,
the top.
what I did
to
was
the end of
just
the
with the
level.
elevator.
Yeah,
With
you,
the elevator.
You usually do it just by the elevator and just.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
not,
know what
it's
you're
not as
talking
fun as
about.
getting stuck up against the wall.
I didn't have the patience for it when I was young. I was like,
I played the crap out of that game when I was a kid.
man,
NES, man. NES for days.
I want to play another game. I want to play Demon Sword. That game's awesome.
Does everybody have their card selected?
Yeah, it's right there.
I sure do.
Ready?
Yep.
Is that what I want to play? Yeah.
It's gonna be an Explorer. Maybe.
I'm exploring, guys. I'm
Exploring.
exploring.
We all.
Thanks, Matt. I need you. You were there for me in my time of need.
Nice. Thanks, Matt. We're gonna be on opposite turns now, except I'm leaving. But
Which kind of stinks because that I feel like Produce isn't going to happen as often. And Produce now gets me a card for every military world I have. So every time someone's produces,
Holy
I'm going to
shit.
get 4 cards.
that's
I'm going to
kinda
play a
awesome.
military world before that happens, so I'm going to get 5 cards every single time someone produces.
That's kind of awesome.
I don't even know what this is, but I'm keeping it.
I get 2. Man, why do these cards suck so bad?
This is the card that I just got rid of. Unless there's more than one.
Are there more than one card?
Yeah, there's more than one.
Oh,
that's
okay,
like-
I know.
oh, you're also... You're not supposed to ever have the same named card in play, but
Really?
yeah, which actually changes a lot.
It does.
So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry.
No, I forgot
I
the rule until
didn't.
just now.
I didn't ever know that rule. I don't think.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Forgive me, everyone.
But if you
No.
win, asterisks by your name. I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
that's fine. Put one there. Put like 4.
Um.
So
Which let me make sure I don't have two of the same thing. I don't.
So we settle now?
Yeah, we settle. I guess I'll settle for this. I'm gonna settle for this.
All right, I'll settle the pirate world
For that.
I am gonna settle the Galactic Studios
and put a thing on it.
Do I?
because
Holy crap! You got
that's kind of awesome.
That is awesome. The picture is awesome.
Yeah,
I'm playing this card just because the picture's amazing.
pretty much. No, I mean it fits in with the whole.
After Ryan
I'm just gonna play this.
After Ryan leaves, dude, XCOM? It's the XCOM team.
Dude,
Oh, it is.
it's time.
Oh no.
It's time.
I'm actually kind of afraid.
I can do it.
I'm just gonna cry.
I'm like move over there. Exact seats. No one will be super quiet. Just no one will be like, oh my god.
I would be stressed out.
I'm just gonna sit over here and be like, I can't use half the stuff I did previously.
We cheated so much when we played XCOM
Yeah.
All right, so
before. There are
it's-
literally people online going, "You guys cheat!" This was like the video afterwards. They're also really mad that I skipped the entire, I cut the entire introduction. Like
That
us
was
learning how
probably
to
for
play
the
game.
better though.
I'm like, why, who wants to watch us play the intro? Like, that seems silly.
It's just an hour of us going, what? That's a lot of stuff on the table.
That's going super slow.
So,
Oh,
produce.
I
Produce?
settled. Sorry. Produce happens. Oh, nobody consumed, so produce happens. So I get a resource on this. I'm just gonna take one of these.
I get 1 resource, 2 resource,
I need a
And
3
then
resource,
Who
4,
needs some money?
4 resource. I get resource here.
and
then I get
2 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Resource.
So this one here says
Mother of Pearl. I pretty much hate this right now.
And I get to draw a card
You don't produce on grays.
because of this. And then I get to draw a card because of this. And I get to draw 2 more cards.
explain this gambling work, please.
It's really silly.
Okay.
So, you name a number 1 through 7, and you flip the top card of the deck. If the cost of the card matches that, like the whatever number is in the diamond or the circle, then you get that card when you
Okay.
play this.
So-
Or each time the consume phase happens, you get to do that, which is really weird.
But I don't have to pay anything to do that.
It's just whenever that phase happens, you
Oh,
do
what's
that.
up, you got it?
So it's worse. It's technically worse than draw a card.
Yes.
Why?
Because you reveal the card, and if it actually is the number that you said, you get to take the card. If it straight said draw a card, it would be better than that.
Oh, I mean, it's still a free card.
Yeah. It is a free card if you get the right number. And all those weird numbers on there are telling you the numbers that were in the base game of those cards.
Oh.
So it's not even like there's a bunch of stuff mixed in this, so it's not even the same.
Take this back.
We go into the next phase.
What?
Yeah.
You mean? Oh.
I'm done. I want to ask you what that is, but
I'll be glad to tell you.
is it
Easy in the kitchen. How many cards do you have, man? Is it
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
so 2 more? I'm the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm the same.
You're probably gonna get there this time. I made a bit of a clerical error, so I will not.
I could get there this turn, but I don't want to.
Alright, let's play it out, man. Let's play it out, Roy.
I need like good cards. That's the problem. Like I drew so many cards, man, and I just drew utter crap for what my strategy is.
I drew a good card, but I have 2 cards in my hand.
Everybody else drew all the cards I needed, and they discarded them long ago. Hopefully, they're shuffled back in the deck now.
okay.
I didn't draw a card for settling. Did I settle last turn? Yes. That's That's not any better. That's still terrible.
I didn't
card.
I didn't.
That card does nothing for me. I know I keep doing that.
It's hard to remember. A lot going on. A lot of crap going on.
Who's
We're ready.
ready?
I developed.
I could end the game, AJ.
I need
Do you want
cards.
to?
No. Yeah. No. You went double pass.
I would have to do math.
You want to hold out for one more turn?
Ryan has to leave.
I like you guys.
I'm leaving at the end of this round either way.
Oh, you exploring? Oh, we got to do that explore, don't we?
Explore.
So I look at.
No.
No, he
He's
still
doing-
he does that
You
explore.
look at 2 and
You look at whatever your thing says.
Oh, I'm gonna look at 4 then.
Wow, this is the same mediocre bullcrap I keep drawing. Please tell me you're drawing extremely high military worlds that I could probably play. Like that one right there. I would love that. Can I have it? Honestly, it's like if I drew something like that, it would be super easy to win the game. But like, I have a handful
now we
of complete
develop?
other crap.
How does this thing work?
Did anybody else settle? No.
Did anyone settle?
Focus card.
Oh, well, I guess we develop first.
I'll develop.
So
I'll also develop. The
that
contact specialist.
Galactic
means
advertising.
You
Check
can, whenever
this
you
shit.
discard cards,
I
you
get
can
yet another card.
You mean that icon? Whenever you
More
just
free
hold-
cards.
Okay. So it's a 6 cost development. So the
I
points
never
that it
have
gives
to
you is
explore
random.
again. I mean, I
are
just get
determined
cards
on
for
this.
days.
This icon means
I think I
whenever
actually
you
get more cards in my hand
choose
limit
which
at
cards
this
you
point.
keep and give back. If you have this icon,
Like,
you
I
can
think I'm
give
good.
back cards from your whole hand. So basically, whenever you gain 2 and give,
Oh, I can
Give
give
one
one
back.
back that I didn't like.
yeah, you can give one back, but it's out of your whole hand instead of the cards that you just looked at,
Okay.
which is cool.
Where are you gonna?
Then, of course, whenever you
Yep.
trade anything, you get one
This
extra
is-
card.
yep.
And then you can consume into this a brown resource to get 1 point and draw 1 card.
Okay.
So like one of these resources or one of these resources. But you can only do it 1 time. Then you get 2 points for each rare elements world. So rare elements world, rare elements world, rare elements world. So that's 6 points with just those. And then each other world period gives you 1 point. So that would give you 1 point. That would
So
give you 1
9.
point. That would give you 1 point.
This isn't rare.
Then this
Elements
is
world.
terraforming
Because it's
card. If there's a card that has in the text terraforming, like this says rebel, then it would give you 1 point for that.
I got some rebel cards in there.
And that's that whole card. It's actually
Okay.
pretty okay
Yeah.
for you right
Are
now.
you gonna?
Huh?
Are you gonna end it? Because I can.
I probably need to try to play something that's decent.
Are you? Oh, you're gonna develop too? Let's just both end it at the same time.
I can go ahead and settle also. Oh,
One,
and when I
two,
settle,
three,
that gives me a
4,
thing.
5.
Because,
I'm going to develop that.
Okay.
And then for the planet, I'm going to play that.
And I'll play this.
I didn't do very well.
I don't know how.
But we are consuming this round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can get a couple points off consuming.
actually, you know what?
Wait a minute.
Instead of
Consumers-
playing this one,
Oh, that's produce.
I'm gonna do that one.
You say now that you know the
Yeah.
game is ending. Which you wouldn't have known until the settle phase, but okay. Did everybody settle and develop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9, 10,
1,
11,
2,
12.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dude, man, those freaking huge military worlds. Like, look at my military worlds. I had so much. Look how much these cost. Little piddly crap. If I would have drawn more of these,
Is the game over?
no.
Oh, okay.
We still have to do the consume phase.
Yep. I got nothing to do with that.
I got some to do with that. I'm gonna consume both of these blues in for 1 victory point. I need to draw a card with that one.
Wait,
This for victory.
I can consume these?
You have to look at your cards to see what consume abilities you have.
Oh,
So
no
those-
consume. Nah, we're good. Yeah.
You have not a single consume ability.
I couldn't find it. Wait.
2.
That's a consume ability. Wait, that's during the trade phase, so you didn't trade. So
I couldn't find any. Like the whole time.
how many points is this guy gonna get though off this consume? It's gonna be stupid.
I get 3 points. And then 10 cards.
You don't have any brown. During the consume phase, how do you get 10 cards?
3.
Oh, because you did trade also. Well, get your 10 cards. 1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5,
So-
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They do nothing for you.
You better play them at instant speed, man. You better go.
So
How many points did you get? 10?
Did alright.
10 points straight up?
This is
11.
in my hand right now.
Oh, well, this.
Just remember, you can only consume into these once. You can consume into that twice.
Oh,
You can consume into that once.
alright.
And these are
Yeah, never
the
mind.
only resource
This is
that
my-
can give you points.
Sorry.
So that at max is
I'm ready.
Yeah.
One,
No, I had.
2,
cards.
3.
Not with.
I thought you
Yeah.
had something else that gave
How
you
do you
points.
guys have
Oh,
these
I was talking about
cards?
Yeah,
this.
So every
that
time
one.
you play,
So
this is a
yeah,
windfall
it's
card.
it's 6.
So,
I had 2 more that
when
I
you
threw
play,
in there that
you
I
get
couldn't
a
have done.
You get a good
So
on
it's
it.
Okay.
And that's all I played.
But you
Yeah.
still
The ones that
are
have the
forced to
glow?
consume
Yeah.
them into
Okay. It doesn't
that
matter the
if
color.
you have the
I mean, that's
ability
what color the
to.
resource.
So you
one.
draw
And
2
so
cards.
I had them
So
because
that's
I was
drawing
playing
2 more
solid
cards.
planets as
Mhm.
well,
Yeah.
and then the solid planets always
Produces.
generate
And that's pretty
resource
much-
on the production
Alright,
phase. So you
This had something on it,
don't
right?
have any, so the only
I think
thing
that you
can
only
only
consume
This one would have.
1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah, if you
3,
play it.
4
Yeah, it doesn't
times. You
matter.
had 1, 2,
And this
3,
card
4
would
resources.
have given me
5 resources,
more
so you
to
should
it.
have 1 left. So you're
Like
good.
right, like this
You're
one
good.
will give me 2, and that card would
Let's
have
see
given
what
me
cards I
also.
ended up
So,
with.
so this one would have been like this one
Anything
says
useful?
during the produce phase
Not
you
at this
produce
point.
it on a windfall. so you produce it on this one.
But only
Yeah, if you
green.
could consume into it
Yeah.
over and over and over
Okay.
and over again, you'd be super set.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like this one, where is it?
No, I'm.
This one would be good for you because you can consume blue into
Honestly-
it 3 times.
Honestly, if I hadn't have bothered getting like
Oh my
this one and this
God.
one out,
I know,
Like,
man.
I just wanted to play
Especially
that
in
card because it was
combination
awesome.
with this.
I could have just with these like really been pumping points earlier,
Ratcheting it up a lot faster.
but this card was awesome.
It's not that big though.
I feel like when I counted your points before, I thought that was points instead of
Yeah,
cards.
no, that's
I was
cards.
looking at it like, woo!
Because I was thinking you
But it's
had
like,
like
I
an
can just
engine
drop
set up that
these
was
for
really
free.
good already, but
But
that's.
But I had an
that's-
amazing engine
Oh,
for cards.
I had that, and I was just like, I'm never.
Okay,
This
um,
card's so cool.
I just never.
Does
had
anybody
anything
have
in
any
my hand.
question about how to count your points?
I never had anything
So
in my
you
hand.
count your points by
Term
looking
points.
at the hexes on your current cards, and then for each chit you have, you get a point, and then you do your developments. I'm gonna calculate this just because it makes it easy.
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing. We count our home planet too.
So is it the time to count the money?
right? Yeah, and also the
Okay.
hexes.
All right then.
All right.
Do we get points for?
Time in.
We get points for consumables or no?
Huh?
We get points for this
No.
consumables or no?
You don't
I didn't
get
think
points
so.
for any of the cards in your hand or any goods or
Right.
anything.
Otherwise, I'd be loaded.
Yeah.
So I have 2 Imperium cards. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 off of that. Right.
Oh,
there.
that thing.
Let's see AJ's asterisk win over here.
So just counting these, that's it, right?
You count those. You don't have any 6-point developments? No. So you count those. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Mhm.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
22.
I swear, if I could have gotten some, like, big freaking.
Not great because I wasn't really.
They're all just crap. Where are they at, guys? You
They're
guys.
in the small deck of a hand I have.
You were just holding them all?
I just picked them up.
30.
That's
How much?
beautiful.
30.
Nice.
With a windfall? With a yellow windfall?
Good game.
Now that I can't
Great
do that.
I like your strap.
Man.
I like what you were doing over there.
Hey,
I was
20
like,
It's just the
22
fact that it's
points
military
off
and I could have
bullshitting
played
around.
it.
Yeah,
How
like-
much did you have?
30.
31.
Nice.
I
Not
had-
even joking.
I had 30. How the hell did I tell you?
What is the
you,
little?
did you play that? You played that development right there. That development was
One.
boss for
Alright.
you.
I
man.
got a little sad because
Yeah, right.
after I
Fun.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll be back in
Have a
like
good one.
3 weeks.
Good.
Thanks,
see you.
man. It was nice to see you.
have a good one, bud. Drive safe.
What is the little red thingy?
It just means it's the rebel world.
16.
This and the I do this in that last 10 card stack, and I was just like,
If you could have played that also,
Yeah,
it would have like.
I not only could have
super-
played it, I would have just won.
You're like, my strategy was brown planets.
Well, it was like I had a couple, and at first I was like, I'll just do rebel things and get card draw, and then I'll have money.
Yeah,
and
like
then
if we
and
went
then
one
from
more
there-
round, you would have
Yeah.
way super passed us.
Well, that sucks. I thought I was doing terrible.
Well, that's why I was telling you that card right there was worth so much. How many
Yeah.
points did you get on this card alone?
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
Yeah,
I
I got
would've won
10 off of this.
I would have
card.
won if I would have played this.
I would have won if I would have played. How did you get that card?
I drew it.
Oh, it wasn't his
discarded.
hand for
Yeah.
forever.
I drew it, and I was
I was
like
like holding on to it, and I was like, nah.
8 points.
It's not
You
good.
didn't have enough cards to discard to get up there, did you?
And what does the corner?
At one point I
the
did.
numbers on the
At one
corners
point
what
I
I
do
would
they
have
mean?
had to discard one card to play that.
What do the numbers on the corner mean?
That's just for like the starting stuff, the starting
Oh,
worlds.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, so that game's uber confusing,
I would have had to discard 3.
but that's this game.
Game's fun.
No, it was good.
Game's fun.
This is one of the
What were
only
these
games I've
cards?
had that I've been playing that someone's
Look,
just
it's
like
off.
walked away because they were so mad.
I could have used that
This,
card. I could have. No, I didn't want that. Impact World. Get that out of here.
this would have been great if I could have got these.
Could have used that card.
I'd have had like 50.
Buku dollars, man.
Well,
If
if
yep.
if
Well, the other thing too, I think if we kept going, Ryan was just gonna be like kind of.
actually, I mislooked at Ryan's stuff. He wasn't as set up as good as I thought he was. He was set up okay.
It was pretty
I
decent.
think
Oh, so you have me worried for nothing?
the problem is me and you both had every time the produce happens, we just draw a buttload of cards.
That's
So
what
it
I
was
needed.
he wasn't gonna be able to keep up with us when we're drawing. Like each time he does produce, we're gonna draw like 8
I was
cards. It's
trying.
just not
I
gonna
was
work out
trying
for us.
so hard to find something to produce on. I could not find one. I was like, man, I guess I'm just bummed.
That was all I had. I was just like, hey.
I was like, look, I got goods for days.
Anything with big letters in the corner.
I got you, boss.
And we
Thumbs up.
produce, and
I was like, where are the
each
producers?
10 cards real quick.
Produce. We
That's
got.
not bad. I wouldn't mind playing
We got.
that again sometime.
We got. That's a lot.
And now I can play with you guys again, seeing that
Yeah.
I hopefully don't have to explain those atrocious rules. And I like this game a lot. I like it a lot,
fun.
but the rules are pretty difficult.
The first run.